Konnichiwa, welcome back to the Prep Guys Anime Edition on Principle of Accounts. Oni-chans, no one's failing today for PEA preparation for CSEC 2005. It is nice to be back with you for this video. So this will be a full marathon on POA, every concept and term that you need to know. So first, let's start off with concepts and purpose of accounting. So there are two types of users of accounting information, mainly the internal users and the external users. So internal users refer to individuals who run, manage, and operate in the business. This includes managers, staff, supervisors, and employees. Then we have external users. External users, these are basically the people outside of business, example, customers, investors, etc. They are basically people that would usually be outside of business. Then we have purchases and invoices. Let's look at purchase and invoices. Invoices are used by businesses for transparent record of products and services and payment terms. An invoice is usually signed by a receptionist or someone within the business to actually promote and actually say that this person has bought this good. This is an example of an invoice. Let's move on to the debit note. So this is a credit note example. So a credit note is a document used to cancel and reduce the amount of an issued invoice. So if you owe someone, you have a credit note, then you have to repay that. Then we have the bank reconciliation, which is very important to urban economics. Let's start. So a bank reconciliation statement is a statement that a company prepares at a particular date that compares a company's cash balance to its bank balance. And this is an example of a bank reconciliation statement. Now let's look at the impress system. So the impress system is one in where the cashier gives the petty cashier enough cash to meet the petty cash needs for the period. So an impress system is basically a system of reimbursement of money so that the petty cashier could basically do their business. Let's move on. So this is an example of the impress system. Then we have the petty cash book. So a petty cash book is basically small cash transactions. Unlike the cash book where they have big cash transactions, in the petty cash book, they're usually small cash transactions to say in the most simplest of terms. Then we have depreciation. So a reduction in the value of an asset over time due in particular to wear and tear. So the good decrease in value over years, meaning that they can't sell it at the original price. They will have to sell it at a depreciated or lower price. Then we have the accounting concept, which usually include the accrual or matching concept, the prudence concept, and the accrual or matching concept make sure it's basically trying to say that with every debit entry there must be a credit entry, meaning for every inflows there must be an outflow. Then we have the prudence concept, meaning that the cash book should be neutral. Both the cash book should be neutral, meaning that it should not be overstated or understated. It should be neutral. Then we have the concept of consistency, meaning that we have a consistent means of accurately measuring our profit and losses within the business. Then we have separate entity or business entity, meaning that the business is a totally separate entity from that of the business owner. So the business owner and the business itself are two separate entities. Then we have the accounting cycle, which is the last term that you need to know. So the accounting cycle usually includes the source document, then it posts it to journals, then ledgers, then you do your trial balance, and then you have your financial statements. And this process is overdue over and over again. So by the way, subscribe to the Study Prep Guys Chill Zone. This is the CSEC Anime Edition. Nice to be back with you guys. See you guys on a next video.
1, 2, 3.